And this is the fourth in my series of videos looking at overwintered vegetables that we're going to be harvesting in the spring, and a few of them into very early summer. And so in this video we're going to take a look at the brassicas, and we're going to focus in mainly on the flowering brassicas because they're the most exciting ones, but you know, the leafy brassicas are still pretty important, so we'll take a quick look at those as well. Let's get on. So as we head into spring, most of my brassicas are going to seed, or they've been eaten. So the sprouts and the colettes and the red cabbages and the cauliflowers and all of that. So I just have a few beds of kale which I started in August, and they're just really starting to spring back to life now, and they will grow really lush all the way through until probably about May time. I've got these really lovely Asian brassicas which we'll be eating through February and early April. A few nice little cabbages here and back home in the kitchen garden for May and June. These nice little red cabbages underneath this fleece, and a few more of those in the polytunnel waiting to be planted out. And then we've got some nice cauliflowers and calabrese which will get planted out into the spinach beds. What I like to do is harvest a few of the spinaches, put the cauliflowers in the gaps that I create, and then just progressively harvest the spinach until all that's left are the cauliflowers and the calabrese. This spinach bed with these salad onions, this is where my early kales are going to go. And those little kales are growing on quite nicely now, and I'll plant those out about March time, and they will be ready in May, just as the other kales are going to seed, and then they'll just last and through until sort of June, mid-June, July time, and then I'll put purple sprouting broccoli in this bed. A few more calabrese and red cabbages in the greenhouse, and then I'm a big fan of early Brussels sprouts. So these little Brussels sprout plants again will be planted out in March, and we'll be eating those from May through until the end of July. And at the end of July we'll have a lovely harvest of sprouts and sprout tops, and then we'll clear that bed and plant it probably with something like summer lettuce. Finally, we've got the purple sprouting broccoli, and this is the stuff here that we're harvesting in winter and early spring, and then that stuff there is for late April and May. Now we're just finishing off what's left of the sprouts and the colettes, as well as kales and collards and the odd cabbage leaf. So if you want more details of anything that I've talked about in this video, I recommend you take a look at my ebook. It's free to read. There's a link to it in the description down below. And in particular, I recommend you take a look at the individual growing guide section, because that's where you want to get details on spinach and lettuce and all the different types of brassicas and, you know, Asian greens and whatever you're interested in. But if you've got the bigger picture, you know, you want to understand how to be self-sufficient, for example, or you're just new to gardening and you're interested in the basics of gardening, or you're an advanced sort of, you know, well-experienced gardener, you want a bit more details on advanced growing techniques, all of that you can find in the ebook as well. So if you're interested in that, take a look down below, and yeah, let me know what you think. So hope you like this quick video. My name's Steve. This is the Seaside Kitchen Garden and Allotment channel, and I'll see you soon.